What's up, guys? This is Ninja Ona Ninja, and today I have a video for you. I didn't plan on this, I just wanted to watch it. I want to have a good time, just chill. But again, I can't watch anything without having something to say, unless it's my content. Then I don't care. Then, I'm Alpha Daddy. I do the right thing, so when I watch me, I'm like, cool, makes sense, works, perfect, great. Lovely. And not so much, oh, I'm saying what I want to hear. No, it's just all I'm doing is just making sure what we have is legit. That's it. I'm in essence an auditor, basically. I'm a logic auditor. That's all I am. That's all I'm doing. And here we go. So, listen to this part while I step away real quick.
Go do what you're gonna do.
We're gonna go
Do your job. I know what happened. You don't need to articulate anything. I will speak to you. Know what happens next.
What's up, guys?
I know what happened. You don't need to articulate anything. I will speak to you. Know what happens next. Go do your job. Go do your job that I pay you to do, Hernandez. Go do it. Go do what you're gonna do.
We're gonna go do what we gotta do.
Go do it. Go. No, you
right.
didn't. You pulled me over because you're being spiteful. You pulled me over because I honked on you because you weren't going.
Got, illegal tints on a car. Every
Guess
time
what?
I see these
You threatened me.
douchebags-
You threatened me again. He's gonna have to do his job. Remember that.
Really?
Remember
You don't
that.
know the law.
Remember that. I know it better than you.
Hey, what's up guys? Long Island Audit here, back again with another video. So I was sitting at a red light directly behind a Suffolk County patrol vehicle on Long Island, New York. The light turned green and the patrol vehicle didn't move. Approximately 5 to 10 seconds after the light had turned green, I honked my horn at the patrol vehicle and it finally moved forward at a high rate of speed. After we passed the intersection, the patrol vehicle pulled over to the side of the road, and as soon as I passed it, pulled back onto the road and turned on its emergency lights to pull me over. This was clearly done in retaliation for me honking my horn at the officers, which I only did because they clearly weren't paying attention to the road. I knew I wasn't being pulled over for being Sean Paul Reyes, aka Long Island Audit, because the vehicle I was driving at the time wasn't registered to my name. This traffic stop was surely a learning experience for me. It is one of the only times I've truly lost my composure when interacting with law enforcement.
So that's why it made me want to make this video. Okay? Those are good. But anyways, one of the only times he's ever lost his composure. I gotta point out, that's one of the only times he's not been on camera or in front of, like, he didn't prepare to engage them. He got caught with his pants down. And that's kind of the thing. You have to be ready for that moment. And that's what the difference between a fake alpha and a real alpha. A real alpha, you'll never catch them with their pants down. And that's why they get so much hate from people who are fake alphas or gammas, basically. Whereas they spend their whole time, they're bootlickers, basically. And the way they exist is by pretending to be an alpha, when in truth, all they're doing is doing what we already do. They can't push the envelope. An alpha can go off road and make road out of no road. That's what an alpha can do. A beta will support that alpha, and there's nothing wrong with the beta. You can be a beta. We don't have a problem with betas. Everyone's always like, oh, shut beta, blah, blah, beta. No, they're not betas. A beta is like a wife or the partner of an alpha, basically. Truth is, they're gammas, basically. They want that seat, they want that power, but they don't have it. They're bootlickers, basically. They're gammas, okay? So, with that, I understand what happened to you that day proves my point. You're a gamma. You're trying to be an alpha, and there's things that make you alpha-ish, basically. But in truth, you're a gamma because of being caught off guard. Like me, myself, I never get caught off guard, basically. Like there was one time I was talking to somebody, and I may have exploded at them, but not like, oh my god. It's just like we've fucking been over this, and that's as far as I go. And that's why people are like, oh my god, you're a fucking beta, you're a cuck, because I won't punch somebody in the face. And it's like, okay, how I'm a beta because I won't be a rapist, is what you're saying? You're fucking stupid, right? Like your brain is fucking broken. So that's the point here. Is because I'm not that, I'm not this, basically. And recently I was banned by discord.gg by some bitch. I have a video about it. Um and like showing the like literally the event that happened. I was streaming it and I was playing a video game just talking, right? And I just showed up, and all I did was said one thing. But the problem was that they didn't understand what it was that I said. They couldn't make sense out of it. So like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I got banned for it. But the thing I said actually made sense because the next little bit was exactly what I was talking about, right? Basically, like you're different than me, so fuck you. And they're like, oh well, anyways, racism is, and so they kept, anyways, that happened. But again, I was banned basically as a result, and that's why the world sucks. Is because everyone keeps banning alphas, and then we have gammas that pretend to be alphas, but in reality they're not alphas, and I know this because they don't have betas. Basically, I have hundreds of thousands of betas that would follow me, but the problem is like the Bernie Sanders, they silence me because they don't want me to lead. And that's why America sucks. All the leaders are being repressed, and all the insignificant losers are being like propelled forward, and that's why America's falling over because we're literally going over a cliff. Basically, it's kind of like they take and what's it called. Atheists and theists and put them across the street from one another. That's what they're doing to America, basically. And we wonder what the fuck is going on. And then me, if you put me in that situation, then they both would coexist, and then they'd start building up and becoming a fucking society, basically. But they don't want that, so they keep me down in the dirt, and that's kind of my point. And this is just proof. If you lost it, even for whatever reason, it's because you were off camera and you weren't prepared for it. You weren't ready for a staged event, and that's my point. You weren't staging it. You weren't prepared for it. You weren't thinking about it. So you got caught off guard, and that's what makes you a gamma. And alpha would hold his own. What the fuck are you talking about? No, that's not true. No. Like, you can, like, as long as they don't go and do something like ban him, I want to ban you, then it's okay. Like, for you to be like question and put the up front. Like, I spoke to T-Mobile the other day, right? A worker had called me and we were working through a problem, and they kept trying to pin on me. I'm like, stop blaming me. It's not my fault. I know it's you guys. It's not me. It's not my phone. Blah blah blah. Right? And so we go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Eventually, they're like, "You're right. You're right. I'm sorry. You're right." And they bowed down. I'm like, "Good, thank you. I appreciate it." And we shook hands and we walked away as equals. Not because I'm better than you, because I was right. We were equals. That's what an alpha in this hand shakes because I had a stroke. But anyways, we're equals and alpha. Like, that's what I'm saying. And you don't catch me off guard. They called me out of nowhere. Like, what's up? Oh, hey, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? I'm real alpha. I'm real deal. So I'm banned. So all this shit's happening to me. I said recently, I think I posted it somewhere, but it says something like, Jesus Christ died for your sins, much like much like I died for your manhood, basically. So you may be fucked up, you may be wrong, but you can be Christian and that's okay. And you may be fucked up, you may be wrong, but you can be a man and that's okay. That's kind of the difference. Like, you're supposed to tread, you're supposed to, the way you're all going off road. It's supposed to be hard. You're supposed to be a man. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't mean you oppress everybody else. That's what makes you a gamma. Anyways, so that's why you did what you did.
Because I knew they pulled me over in retaliation for simply honking at them. Can you imagine the ego to do that?
Right.
And I knew they did this to residents all around my hometown.
Doesn't give you the excuse to fucking blow up on them. Basically, that's why they say turn the other cheek. That's what alphas do for their own kind. Basically, if you're not my own kind, I'll eat you. In the wild, I'll eat you, right? But in civilization, we're all brothers and sisters here. Even though we have some dumbasses who are not like them, they're probably dumbasses, but they're following a dumbass. And like you even said yourself, the problem is when it starts from the top and goes down. If your leaders are bad, then your followers are bad. But if you change the followers, you can change the leader. If the system's good, like that's how electricity works. It can go one way or another, right? It's the same thing with that system, an electrical charge, or whatever. It's a hierarchy, basically. It goes both ways, right? But as long as it's legit, as long as it's real, as long as it's wholesome, authentic, blah, blah, blah.
regularly, and I am tired of the tyranny. Stick around to the end of the video for an update on
You say what you want, but you blew up. No.
how this turned out in traffic
The Bible says, that's why.
court. Let's get into it.
Oh, how you doing?
Hey, can I get your names and badge numbers, please?
Hey, Sean, how are you?
Hey, how you doing, sir?
How are you?
You pulling me over? Hey, can I get your names and badge numbers, please?
Hey, Sean, how are you?
So they know it's you. Hey, Sean, how are you? They know it's you.
How you doing, sir?
How are you?
You pulling me over because I honked on you? Can I get your names and badge numbers, please?
Hey, Sean, how are you?
Hey, how you doing, sir?
How are you?
You pulling me over because I honked on you because you weren't going?
Got, illegal tints on the car.
It's not because I honked at you, right?
No, sir.
Yeah.
I was doing my job. You got illegal tints on the window.
Oh, I have illegal tints?
Yeah, you do. You're not supposed to have.
Can I get your name and badge number, please?
Officer Yasso, Southern County Police Department.
Can I get your name and badge number?
I'm Officer Hernandez, 6680.
So you pulled me over for what?
You have illegal tints on the car.
So you're saying, Officer Yasso, you're saying it's not because you were stuck, because I have it all recorded.
No, of course.
It's not because you were sitting there at a red light and I honked at you to move and then you immediately got over. How do you see my tints from behind, from when I'm behind you?
Well, we pulled over to write a report.
Oh, you pulled over to write a report.
Yes, sir.
That's complete and utter BS. Complete and utter BS.
We have dash cam too, sir.
Yeah, you didn't pull over to write
That's fine, by the way. That's okay. You're allowed to do that. That's bullshit. I don't believe you. You can say that. You can.
a report. You pulled over because I honked at you, and then you pulled me over for whatever reason. I spend $10,000 every year on the Suffolk County Police Department and property taxes here on multiple properties, and you're gonna pull me over for a tin ticket? Really? That's what you want to do?
No, see, you're fucking up because now you're making it about a tint ticket. They can do what they want. What you should do is be like, you're gonna pull me over in retaliation and use that for an excuse.
way to the on my way to the hospital because my wife just gave birth to a baby. This is what you want to do? Fine.
Congratulations, sir. Look, I just have your license registration. Sir.
Like, yeah, again, you fucked up right there.
No, you didn't pull me over for tinted windows, officer. No, you did not. No, you did not. And you'll see.
Because you have tinted windows.
You'll see. Yeah, I do have the registration.
Yeah, you have tinted windows.
All legal. Yep.
That's why I pulled
No,
over.
you did not. You did not. You did not. I will be speaking to Internal Affairs Hernandez. Take my registration. Have a nice day. Go write your ticket. Get out of my. Please. Go, you articulate. I know what happened. You don't need to articulate anything. You will be okay. You know what's gonna happen next. Okay.
You shouldn't be mad. You. One more time. Turn the other cheek up. Drama? Oh, whatever. Alright. You can only do that when they take away your rights. But right now, we don't know. You can say what you want, but none of that gives you any reason to explode what you are. So.
Hey, go write your ticket. Go do what you're gonna do. I will speak to. You know what happens next. Go do your job. Go do your job that I pay you to do, Hernandez. Yes, I do. I do pay you to do your job. Now go do it. Go do it. Go do what you're gonna do.
We're gonna go do what we gotta do.
Go do it. Go. No, you
windows.
didn't. You pulled me over because you're being spiteful. You even knew my name as soon as I rolled down. As soon as you came up to here. He did. Officer Yazzo did. Officer Yazzo, go do your job. Go do your job. Go do your job.
Thank you, sir.
Go do your job. I don't want to speak to you.
Okay, I'm Officer Hernandez.
Listen, Hernandez, you're in for a rude awakening here, Hernandez. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I don't care.
I'm
Just
telling you right
do
now.
your job. Goodbye, Hernandez.
You look at these tinted windows.
Write the ticket.
You may be right. But
Ridiculous.
fuck up.
I want to speak to your supervisor. Call a supervisor. Call a supervisor. I'm going on the sidewalk. I'm waiting for a supervisor. I'm waiting for a supervisor. Call a supervisor.
You're being a Karen.
I'm not a threat to you. You know who I am. You know who I am. I'm not a threat to you. I'm waiting here for a supervisor. I'm waiting for a supervisor. Well, there's nothing. Listen, the reason you could control. Yes, he knows who I am, and you know I'm not a threat, officer. I'm waiting here. I'm waiting here on the sidewalk. My car is parked. I'm waiting here for a I want to call a supervisor. I'm not a threat. Only reason you have.
There's no point to continue. Anyways, yeah, Sean Paul, you fucked up. You may be right, but the way you handled it was wrong. Because you're justifying their actions by the way you're acting. Again, that's why it's important to be an alpha and to keep your head on, and why it's so important to turn the other cheek, and so that you'll never appear to be a Karen. And that's what's going on in the world, basically. That's why I got banned from Destiny's chat. Because I said something that they didn't understand, so instead of wondering or asking me to explain myself, they banned me, and that's why society sucks. Because people like you and her explode or don't understand or create a situation, and you're in the weeds or whatever. Meanwhile, fucking meanwhile, people like Paul Ryan, Steve Bannon, Jeff Sessions, Lindsey Graham, Jim Jordan, Pete Hexhead, RK Jr., Matt Gaetz on boat, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Fox News, Marco Rubio, Janine Imperial, Jubilee and owners, Netflix and owners, Ben Shapiro and friends, Paramount Global, aka CBS, Apple TV, Owen Wilson, Snoop Dogg, anyone related to them, as in they work together. Don't make fun of how I talk. Because then related to them, so people will go and take how I said anyone related to them, like, oh well, who's related to them, like marries their son, or they turn to a Karen and try to make a moment out of it. So I said, as in they work together. Don't make fun of how I talk. Don't make fun of how I talk, right? So anyways, yeah, while you're busy fighting in the road, doing some bullshit, waiting for the supervisor, they're robbing the banks and they're doing all kinds of evil shit because you're fucking not doing any of that. That's what's going on. And again, while you're not doing this, you're giving them fucking fodder and whatever. So you're both going back and forth right now, as you can see. Like, you're both going back and forth right now. And for what? Like, I'm gonna mute it. For what? Like, why are you, like, you're fighting, right? They're in their car, they're waiting. Like, that's good. Whatever the reason, whatever you're saying, it doesn't matter. Still waiting. The manager shows up, so now we'll see.
How you doing, Sergeant? May I get your name and badge number, please?
Tesoro, 1519.
How you doing? These officers, your officers here, Hernandez and what's your other officer's name? Yasso. Hernandez and Yasso. They were at a red light. I was behind them. The light turned green. I honked the horn like I would anyone else. I don't care that it's a Suffolk County police officer vehicle. Anyone else, I would honk the horn. They started to drive erratically, moved to the side. Immediately went behind me.
What they do is they interrupt because they know, like, and that's why in court it's like, shut up, they have 5 minutes. That's why. But again, Marjorie Taylor Greene was not expecting that. She said, huh, what? Go watch that. Go back and watch the video. I wish I had it.
After they became triggered over the fact that I honked the horn at them, drove erratically. It's all on my dash cam. Drove erratically, then went behind me and immediately initiated a traffic stop. They initiated a traffic stop for the supposed reason of window tint violation. They did not. So they did not stop me for a window tint violation.
What is
My complaint is that they unlawfully stopped me because they stopped me because I honked the horn at them. That's what they stopped me
I can
for.
tell you right now, I'm about 30 feet out, and you do have excessive window tint, so we have a lawful stop.
I'm not
Right.
saying, listen, that's for an investigation to uncover, but I'm saying the original stop wasn't for, if I'm behind someone, how do they stop me for window tint?
Well, if you're on
Oh, you pulled over to the shoulder. That's the story you're going to say in court? Is that you pulled over to the shoulder to write a report, and then you saw me.
We did pull over to the shoulder.
Oh, no, you did not. You did not pull over to the shoulder. You did not.
regardless. You're operating a motor vehicle on a public roadway. You have
I'm not.
excess-
I'm
you have
all I'm doing.
excessive window tint.
All I'm saying is, listen.
You're
I pay.
stopped.
Listen, Sergeant.
I pay. You're being Karen. So, yeah, this is why I call him a beta or a gamma, I should say. He's not real. He's fake. We need it. Don't get me wrong. It's helping, but you're not the real deal like me. We need more me. I'm not trying to be the king of the world. I'm not King Arthur here. I'm just the real deal, right? I want more real people. And because I want to be able to do like, here's the keys. Close the shop. I'll be back tomorrow. I want to be able to do that. I'm gonna go take the day off later. I'm gonna go jack off somewhere because I'm bored. Fuck it. Like where I'm gonna go eat some fucking goldfish because I want to. Like, you know what I'm saying? But as long as I have fakers, I can't hand the ball to anyone, and that's the point. Anyways, be well, be happy, be safe, be intelligent. Godspeed. God bless you. God bless you. You sneezing bastard. But yeah, be smart, be intelligent. Don't ban people because they think differently than you. You know, ask questions. Try to find out if they are right. Like that's why I invented the smartass test, right? That girl failed the smartass test. Basically, she doesn't know where I'm coming from, and she reacted in that way and failed. Just like my mom failed. Basically, because I was being smart, she thought I was a smart ass. When in truth, I was just being smart because I was smart. Well, anyways, that's having destiny. They had me. I could be the president of the world. So tomorrow in a week, but they banned me because they're fucking stupid. But anyways, that's it. So be well, be happy, be safe. I'm out. God bless. Later.